Good morning, students. Welcome back in your SS class. Student, we have from today video lecture, we'll start the chapter of third of history, that is ruling the countryside. In the previous chapter, that is trade to territory, we have seen that how East India Company came in India as a trading company, then it became the ruler of the country. We have seen all these things. And we have seen that the Battle of Plassey 1757 and the Battle of Buxar 1764, they were the turning point of Indian history, because after these two battles, you can say that these two battles, the British Empire established its power in India. After establishing its power, it started to expand its, you can say that, its rule and its power over the other area of the country also. So it has also started a lot of policies, because it had taken two steps. It has adopted two steps. The first one is direct war method, and the second one is the different policies. It has been started. Now, through all these policies and through all these war activities, they have expanded, and you can say they have expanded their rule near about maximum part of the India. Now, in the today's video, and you can say from this chapter, we will discuss about the ruling of the countryside. Countryside here means the rural areas. Countryside, it means here the rural areas, it means the villages areas. So we will discuss this thing in this chapter. So let's start the chapter. So before going to start the chapter, we will discuss what topics we will cover in this video lecture. Now, first of all, we will give the introduction of the chapter. After then, we will see how the company take the revenue, means what steps it has adopted to take the revenue, means the revenue for the company. We will discuss this thing. Then we will discuss need to improve agriculture. It is most important thing, because we are discussing here the countryside areas, it means rural areas. So we have to discuss about the agriculture field also. So there is a need to improve agriculture. So why it is needed and what they have started. We will discuss all these things. Right, friends? For the improvement of the agriculture, they have started three methods: permanent settlement, Mahalwari settlement, and the Monroe system. What was these settlements? What were these systems? We will discuss in this chapter these things also. Then we will discuss about the crops for Europe. Means what were the crops at that time which were produced only for the European country, and why we have to produce all these things. We will discuss all these things. Then we will discuss about Britain turns to India. This aspect we will discuss. And after then, we will have a case study, that is indigo cultivation, and you can say the Blue Rebellion. Means you can say that indigo rebellion also. So we will discuss this case study also. The whole chapter it is covered these topics only. So let's start the chapter now. So in this chapter, first of all, we will read that how East India Company, after becoming Diwan of Bengal, here Diwan means he has the right to get to collect the tax in Bengal, earn its revenue by formulating some new methods of the revenue collection. How East India Company does it? We have to read in this chapter this thing. Now, my dear student, I want to tell you one thing here. After the Battle of Buxar in 1764, when Shah Alam II, the emperor of Mughal emperor, he was defeated. So on 12 August 1765, he granted the Diwani right of Bengal to East India Company. Diwani right, it means right to collect the tax. So this was done in Bengal. So the Bengal, it was given to East India Company, and they have right to collect the tax in Bengal. It was done on 12 August 1765, and this right was given by Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II, because at that time Delhi was under the Mughal Empire, and at that time Shah Alam II, he was the Mughal Emperor of Delhi. So after the Battle of Buxar in 1764, there was a treaty, and it was done between Shah Alam II and Robert Clive, and under this treaty, everything about under this treaty, the British government it hold the right to collect tax in Bengal. That's friends. So in this way, company became the chief financial administrator of the Bangalore. तो जब उनको ये अधिकार मिल गया तो उसके बाद वो क्या हो गए, बेंगलोर के चीफ फाइनेंशियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बन गए थे. राइट फ्रेंड्स? Now, when the company achieved the right to Diwani, means right to collect the tax, the responsibility of the administering the land and organizing its revenue system, it came on the shoulders of the company. Now, कितना टैक्स देना है, कहां से कितना टैक्स लिया जाएगा, उसे किस प्रकार से वसूल किया जाएगा, everything was organized by the Britishers. Now, the responsibility of collecting the tax, the responsibility for administration of the land, सब कुछ जो था वो कंपनी के हाथ में चला गया. Now company had to take the decision. और इतना ही काफी नहीं था. Not only this, it had to ensure that it could buy the product also what it is needed at cheaper rate and it can sell them at higher rate. It is also ensured in it. Means अब उनके सामने एक अपॉर्चुनिटी आ चुकी थी जो उनको लगता था that is needed for them. So that product they purchase at very cheap rate, but they sell them at very high rate. So after the battle of the Buxar in 1764, now the company became the administrator of the you can say that revenue system. Yeah, you can say that the chief financial administrator of the Bangalore. हम ये बात कह सकते हैं. Right, friends? तो देखिए किस प्रकार से उनके अंदर ये परिवर्तन आया. Now students, over the years, the company had also learned how to play the safe in an unknown land like India also. समय बीतता चला गया, कंपनी नए नए तरीके सीखती चली गई कि एक अनजान क्षेत्र में, एक अननोन प्लेस पे हाउ दे कैन प्ले इन अ वेरी सेफ जोन. वो कैसे सेफ जोन में खेल सकते हैं. Here it means that the company had to pacify those who were the early rulers of the countryside and it was rulers of the early side. मीन्स अब कंपनी को ऐसा कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़ा. पहले तो कंपनी को क्या करना पड़ता था, जो रूलर्स हुआ करते थे उनसे उनकी बातें माननी पड़ती थी, उनके अकॉर्डिंग काम करना पड़ता था. दे हैव टू एक्ट अपॉन अकॉर्डिंग टू देम. बट अब उनको ऐसा करने की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ी. एंड इट वाज नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर देम टू एलिमिनेट देम कंप्लीटली. ये उनके लिए इजी भी नहीं था कि वो उनको युद्ध में हरा दे और हटा दे. ये भी इजी नहीं था उनके लिए, क्योंकि जो कॉमन पीपल कैन प्रोटेस्ट अगेंस्ट देम, क्योंकि वो ब्रिटिश एम्पायर के अगेंस्ट जो है वो प्रोटेस्ट कर सकते थे. तो दैट्स व्हाई द टोटल एलिमिनेशन ऑफ द रूलर्स इट वाज नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर देम. बट जब उन्होंने ये राइट टू कलेक्ट टैक्स प्राप्त किया, इट वाज द टर्निंग पॉइंट ऑफ इन द इंडियन हिस्ट्री. नाउ दे आर स्टार्टिंग टू बी द रूलर ऑफ द कंट्री. अब वो धीरे धीरे प्रयास करेंगे देश के अंदर रूलर बनने की. इसलिए जो कंपनी है ना, कंपनी कुछ डिफरेंट मेथड्स अपनाती है. लाइक ऑर्गेनाइज इट्स रेवेन्यू रिसोर्स. सबसे पहले ये काम करती है कि रेवेन्यू रिसोर्स को ऑर्गेनाइज करती है. इसके बाद जो क्या करती है, पर्टिकुलर कुछ क्रॉप्स की यील्ड के ऊपर ध्यान देती है. नेक्स्ट थिंग, कंट्री साइड, इट मींस विलेजेस को भी कोलोनाइज करती है, उनके ऊपर भी अधिकार करती है. तो दीज वर द मेथड्स जिसकी वजह से उन्होंने क्या किया, कंट्री साइड के अंदर भी यहाँ कंट्री साइड के अंदर भी अपना अधिकार जमा लिया. So this is the thing what we are going to study further in this chapter. These were the basic points जो कि हम इस पूरे चैप्टर में आगे पढ़ेंगे. ये बेसिक पॉइंट्स हैं. I think इतना आप सबको क्लियर है. So let's start the things. Revenue for the company. This was the first topic for us now. Now the company got the Diwani rights. It means right to collect tax in Bangalore, and it started extracting more and more revenue out of it. And it used different methods to get it. But my dear student, they are just only financial administrator. Their main aim is trade. They wanted just only money. They don't want to be the ruler of the country. अभी तक उन्होंने केवल दीवानी राइट अचीव किया है. वो देश के राजा नहीं बनना चाहते थे, उनको तो पैसा अर्न करना था. This was the basic aim of them. Because they came in India as a trader. As a trader, their main aim to earn more and more profit, to maximize the profit. This was the basic aim of the British Empire. So after getting Diwani right, they tried to get more and more revenue because their main aim to get more and more profit. This was the main thing. Before 1765, अब थोड़ा सिचुएशन को कंपेयर कर लेते हैं. 1765 से पहले क्या होता था और 1765 के बाद क्या होने लगा. Before 1765, the company purchased goods from India. और इसको परचेज करने के लिए दे हैव टू इंपोर्ट गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर कॉइन्स फ्रॉम द ब्रिटेन. तो इस तरीके से इंडिया को क्या मिलता था? ब्रिटेन का गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर मिलता था. बट राइट नाउ व्हाट दे आर डूइंग नाउ, द रेवेन्यू व्हाटएवर दे कलेक्टेड फ्रॉम बंगाल, दैट फाइनेंस दे कुड यूज टू परचेज द गुड्स फॉर द एक्सपोर्ट. अब जो रिवेन्यू, जो पैसा बंगाल से वो कलेक्ट करते, उसी को वो क्या करते, उसी का वो सामान परचेज कर लेते और उसको एक्सपोर्ट कर देते. नाउ दे गोट द डबल बेनिफिट फ्रॉम इट आफ्टर द 1765. And this was an important point for our Indian history, because the revenue of any area, it was the basic income of that particular state and that particular region. किसी भी एरिया का जो रिवेन्यू होता है ना, वो उस देश की इनकम होती है, उस एरिया की इनकम होती है. नाउ द राइट टू कलेक्ट रिवेन्यू इट हैज गिवन टू द ब्रिटिशर्स. तो इनकम तो ब्रिटिशर्स के पास जा रही थी, बंगाल के पास तो नहीं थी. सो नाउ द बंगाल इकोनॉमी इट वाज नाउ अंडर अ डीप क्राइसिस. अब बंगाल जो थी, बंगाल की जो इकोनॉमी थी वो खतरे में पड़ चुकी थी, बिकॉज द मेन इनकम सोर्स इट वाज एलिमिनेटेड. वो खत्म हो चुका था उनका. क्यों? मेन सोर्स इनकम किनके पास चला गया था? ब्रिटिशर्स के पास चला गया था, ना कि बंगाल के पास चला गया था. सो बंगाल इकोनॉमी इट वाज फेसिंग अ डीप क्राइसिस इन इट. Peasants, craftsmen, they were not getting the proper amount of their sell also. Means whatever they are selling the product, they were not getting the proper amount of it also. And my dear student, it was the time of 1765, but in 1770, a terrible famine, it means mass killing of the people. It was killed 10 million people in Bengal. 1770 के अंदर एक टेरिबल फेमाइन आया था, एक बहुत ज्यादा आप कह सकते हो एक बहुत बड़ा अकाल पड़ गया था. उस अकाल के अंदर नियर अबाउट 10 मिलियन जो पीपल थे अकेले बंगाल के मारे गए थे. But no one gave the attention to this plight it means situation and condition of the affected people. अब इसकी साइड किसी ने ध्यान नहीं दिया, क्योंकि अब देखिए वहां पर ड्यूल सिस्टम एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का चल रहा था. रिवेन्यू जो कलेक्ट करने का अधिकार था वो ब्रिटिशर्स का था, और जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन चलाने का काम था वो नवाब ऑफ बंगाल का था. बंगाल नवाब के पास कोई इनकम का सोर्स नहीं था और ब्रिटिशर्स एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर नहीं थे. तो किसी ने भी इन अफेक्टेड पीपल की तरफ कोई ध्यान ही नहीं दिया. ना तो बंगाल ऑफ का नवाब ने ध्यान दिया और ना ही ब्रिटिशर्स ने ध्यान दिया, बिकॉज उनका मेन एम क्या था? टू गेट मोर एंड मोर इनकम. उनका केवल पैसा अर्न करना मेन था. They did not attach with the matter of the related to the peasants. उन्होंने किसी भी प्रकार का अटेंशन पे नहीं किया. तो सिचुएशन जो थी इट बिकेम वर्स्ट. वो बहुत ज्यादा गंदी हो चुकी थी, बहुत ज्यादा खराब हो चुकी थी. Dear student, I think so this thing is also. Now you can see these two pictures. You can see these two pictures and how people were, you can see that were suffering at that time. So as such incident took place which ruined the economy heavily, and the company then felt the need to improve agriculture in that particular area. As you can see this thing, why British people think about the agriculture, think about the need to improve the agriculture, right friend? So in this way, my dear student, here I want to tell you one thing. The situation of the countryside, it was very bad at that time, means during the 1765. Now there is a need to improve agriculture. So next topic for us, that is need to improve the agriculture. Let's see the things what were happened there. So most of the company officials, they were having one view, that there was a great need of investing in land, it means in agriculture, so that it can be improved. ताकि वो improve किया इसके. Reason was that because the fall of agriculture, it was resulting into great loss of revenue to the company. This was the basic reason why Britishers pay the attention towards it. This was the basic reason. Now the company official, they said that students, the basic reason why company pay the attention towards the agriculture of the Bengal, it was the basic reason that because they wanted to get more and more revenue, whatever the method they can use. So that's why They said this thing that there was a great need to invest in the land so that the agriculture product and the, you can say, the production of the agriculture, it can be increased, because as high as the production increase, as much as they can get the revenue. This was the basic reason why the Britishers, they were paid the attention towards it. Okay, so that's why the need to that's why they wanted to improve the agriculture. So that's why they felt the need to improve the agriculture. This was the basic reason. Now let's discuss about the need to improve the agriculture. The company introduced a permanent settlement in 1793 under the reign of the Lord Cornwallis. Now you have to hear one question, that what were the main basic features of the permanent settlement? And second question is, who introduced permanent settlement and when? So for the improvement of agriculture, the company established permanent settlement in 1793 under the time period of the Lord Cornwallis. Now, according to this permanent settlement, a fixed revenue, it was to be given to the Britisher, and